It appears that you've been spending a significant amount of time lately lying in bed and not engaging in many activities. Are you someone who easily becomes tired and lacks motivation to do anything? Do you consider this behavior to be mere laziness with no deeper significance? Interestingly, there is a considerable overlap between laziness and burnout, making it challenging to distinguish between the two. Burnout refers to a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive stress and an inability to cope with it. In fact, a survey conducted in 2010 revealed that around 75% of adults in the United States alone have experienced symptoms of burnout, with over 40% of cases being severe. Given the current circumstances, it has become increasingly important to educate ourselves and gain a better understanding of burnout. Consequently, I will now present 6 distinct signs indicating that what you are presently encountering is not laziness but rather burnout. Number 1. You may feel disconnected from everything, going through each day on autopilot. Is there a persistent sense of detachment from your own identity? If you're dealing with burnout, one aspect you may be experiencing without fully realizing or comprehending it is depersonalization. Individuals who encounter depersonalization, often associated with trauma, describe a peculiar emotional numbness or emptiness, as if they are observing life from an external perspective. They no longer feel like themselves and lack engagement with their surroundings. They constantly battle with a profound sense of helplessness and struggle to regain control over their lives. Number 2. You were once filled with passion, but now things have changed. It is essential to distinguish between burnout and laziness. Those who experience burnout used to have activities that ignited their passion, but now find it difficult to find interest or pleasure in them anymore. Whether it's a talent, a sport, or your overall academic or professional performance, burnout can create barriers that hinder your ability to engage in the things you once cherished. The extent of overworking and pushing yourself to the limit may even lead to a strong dislike or resentment towards those activities. It can be quite painful to realize. Number 3. There's another aspect to consider: your shifting mood and increased irritability. Have you noticed a sudden tendency to snap at others and become easily agitated? Do you find yourself emotionally volatile and unable to maintain control, without understanding the underlying cause? These fluctuations in mood and heightened irritability are frequently disregarded as indicators of burnout. Therefore, if you find yourself struggling to regulate your emotions, especially when it was never an issue in the past, burnout might be the underlying factor. In contrast, lazy individuals exhibit a strikingly different demeanor, often characterized by relaxation, a laid-back attitude, and a sense of being unaffected by external factors. Number 4. You have disregarded your self-care. One of the most alarming indicators of emotional and physical burnout is when you begin neglecting self-care and withdrawing socially from others. Noticeable changes may occur in your eating and sleeping routines. You no longer prioritize grooming or maintaining your appearance, and you often find yourself spending extended periods alone, devoid of any productive activities, as even the simplest tasks leave you easily fatigued. The crucial distinction between burnout and laziness lies in the fact that you were not always this way. Lastly, but of utmost significance, it is crucial to understand that these changes occur gradually. When it comes to burnout, it develops through various stages. The aforementioned aspects, such as losing interest and motivation, particularly in activities that were once cherished. The aforementioned aspects, such as losing interest and motivation, particularly in activities that were once cherished, feeling disconnected from oneself and the surrounding environment, withdrawing socially, and neglecting self-care, do not manifest suddenly overnight. Extensive research reveals that burnout encompasses 5 primary stages, each escalating in severity: the honeymoon phase, the onset of stress, chronic stress, burnout, and habitual burnout. As early as the second stage, individuals may begin experiencing symptoms, even when stress levels are still moderate. During this phase, optimism, interest, motivation, and performance may already show signs of decline. As one progresses to the 5th and final stage, burnout becomes deeply entrenched in their life. As one progresses to the 5th and final stage, burnout becomes deeply entrenched in their life, leading to intensified and more challenging to treat mental and physical fatigue. This heightened state makes individuals more susceptible to developing depression and anxiety. Recognizing the signs of burnout early on significantly facilitates seeking help and initiating the recovery process. It is crucial, therefore, to raise awareness about burnout rather than dismissing it as mere laziness, as is often the case. If you or someone you know may be experiencing mental or emotional burnout, please do not hesitate to reach out to a mental health care professional today and engage in a conversation about it. If you found this information helpful, kindly hit the like button, and feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, and suggestions in the comments below. Share this message with those who are currently battling the challenges of burnout. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with future content, and as always, thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated.